I know you see some of the night will be and be so wonderful.
What's
And
good,
we're
YouTube?
Good
oh yeah, you
life.
going here.
What's good, YouTube? We are back with another edition of the Heatwave podcast. We are on episode number.
7.
All right, and I'm your host Antonio, aka 100 Miles, aka Seven God, aka Pullout God. Um, and I got my co-host with me.
I'm
Go ahead,
Jose,
introduce yourself.
aka
Zay
literally
the
just Jose.
Zay the gamer guy, aka
AKA
Zay,
Zeta
nigga that
Game Guy.
spits.
AKA my Robinhood link gonna be in the description if y'all trying to go ahead and get some stocks.
Hey, hold on! Don't forget, AKA Sick. Don't forget about that.
Oh, y'all talking about the verses? Y'all talking about the verses? Oh, I tell y'all. I tell you what I said yesterday when I killed Nasir and rapping.
Man, man,
Hey,
I'm never going against him again.
now
Let's just
we
say that.
now we do got a special guest with us today.
Yeah, it is the
Go ahead.
one, the only Nas. Hey,
Hey everybody, I'm Nasir 19 on you. I'm from the Two Queer Kings podcast. I've known these guys for so long, so it's interesting that we're, meshing the worlds together. But yeah, I'm Nasir 19 on you. I'm on the Two Queer Kings podcast, and
Go
yeah.
ahead and expound on that. What's the two Queer Kings podcast?
Oh yeah. The Two Queer Kings podcast is a podcast dedicated to non-queer and queer people alike, and basically helping bridge the gap. And also, we talk about a variety of topics in pop culture and media. You can follow us on Instagram at Two Queer Kings. On IG, we have about 400 followers and going strong. We started off with 20, and now we're at 400. So get on the team, and we post more queer content there. Um,
Hey, you can tell he's done this before, by the way.
no, I love promoting myself. Like it's easy.
yeah.
Y'all need to learn. Promote
I
yourself.
rock with the energy. I rock with the energy. So how did you guys start the podcast? Like where the inspiration come from there?
So it's crazy. So I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. So I've known these guys for so long. We always talked about doing content together. We actually even like we had a couple videos like shot. Like I have it still on my computer from when we were trying to do content, but we never got around to it. So me and Zay, we also were about to start a new channel, which is the channel name here,
Yeah.
which is Heatwave. We were gonna start a channel where we do like spicy challenges and different things of that nature, but that kind of fell through.
Right.
It's just scheduling all that other stuff and figuring
And
out
so
what we want.
so you basically
Um,
saying I took your spot. That's what you basically saying.
I mean, no, not really. You're a
You
whole.
basically saying Jose kicked you to the curb and he put me and he filled my spot. So no,
No,
it's cool. No,
that
no.
see, it's a little more
So
complicated than that,
no,
but
no, 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 bro. Don't no, no, don't be sad about it, bro. You were the first choice. I was the second choice. You feel me? When y'all fell through, that's
No,
when he. That's
no, that's not what
I'm the sad one. To
happened.
be
That's
honest.
not what happened. That's not
So
what
it
happened. But
is what it is.
basically, after I left that, I just was sitting around, and what I see, Heatwave podcast episode 1. I said, wait, what? The channel we were supposed to Heatwave podcast
um,
episode 1, spicy chicken sandwiches,
hey,
consent,
that's funny though. That when there was on episode one about the spicy chicken sandwich, y'all supposed to do
spicy
spicy
chicken
noodles.
sandwiches. These niggas set up lights. Oh fuck no! 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 So I was like, they making a podcast. Why can't I make one? I always wanted to make
Right.
one. And me personally, I talk a lot, and I always was scared to like be on camera because like I, yeah, I just like was scared because I'm like I don't know how this is going to present myself to the world because I was still struggling like being queer and all. But now I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm gay as fuck. Y'all just gonna have to get over it and like being free with myself in that aspect. Everything else is just full range. So me and my good guy friend Isaiah, we always talked anyways on the phone. So I was like, "You want to make a podcast?" They made a podcast. Um, Always
Dan
wanted
was
to do a podcast. And the
was
crazy thing about it, we was talking about it the week before y'all episode even came out. I was like, he was like, Nasir, I love like talking to you. Like, would you do a podcast? I was like, yeah, I would. So when I saw it, I was like, well, they did it. Let's do it. So we just did it.
damn. Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. So was that how that when you end up seeing our podcast? There's like that later conversation that you did have with him, which
Mm-hmm.
you ain't supposed to. I think you said his name right. Um,
Oh
was it
shit.
like
Oh shit. Bitch. Bitch.
was it was
No.
it was it
If
like
you
you
can't
was?
edit that out, edit it out. But if not, it's okay.
Did you really say? No, we're not gonna edit out. But did you really? Did you really say like, yo, they did a podcast?
No.
So
So what had happened was like, this is what happened. We already was talking before about doing a podcast, and when I saw y'all
right.
do a podcast, I was like, "Yo, like, what's the name? They did a podcast. Like, that's pretty cool. Like, I know we were talking about doing a podcast. Let's do a podcast too." I was
Yeah.
like inspired. I say, like, y'all pushed me to want to do content more because I was like, these guys actually did it. They actually took the step to try to put content out there to
Hmm.
people. So I'm like, why can't I do it? And then I was like, well, me and you, we both in the same community. Let's make something for our community because we don't have a lot of avenues for that. And
So
like,
so when it comes to podcasting and like YouTube in general, um, have there been any like surprises? Is it more work than you thought it was gonna be, or is it like
man,
how has that experience affected you?
man, editing, trying to keep up a brand slash blog on Insta, trying when we
Yeah.
post like more queer creators and stuff like that. That's a lot. That's draining. Promoting the show is draining. Creating the thumbnails. You gotta create a thumbnail, create a description. Bruh, I just got copyright claimed. I had to dispute that shit recently. So it's like all this other, you gotta learn the game really
Right.
quickly. But it's a lot of people are doing it, so it's like it's easier to get ahead. So, but
Yeah.
it was a lot. I wasn't expecting all of this, but I feel like it's more. We can still do it. Like now that we done it, bro. Now that all three of us has done it, I know it's possible for all of us to do it now.
Yeah. I
It just
like
took y'all to.
I
I
like
don't
the
know.
fact.
It took y'all actually putting yourself out there to inspire me to do it, and now I'm like, now we all making content together, as you
Yeah,
see.
I like the fact that like now that all three of us is doing it, like I can literally like come to you or I can go to Antonio and I can be like, yo, like editing this video, it's taking forever. Like you know,
Yeah.
I could say something and like y'all literally understand what I'm talking about
Yeah.
because it's like y'all in the same boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that's something I feel like you know as friends like you know we could connect with even
Yeah.
more on that level.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it? I know you watch YouTube and all. So
Yeah.
has making videos and editing videos has it given you more of an appreciation for the people that you do watching it? Maybe they take a little bit longer. They put out videos. You understand it now.
Yeah. I say that like I watch different kinds of YouTube, so I have so many different sides of YouTube on my subscription feed. So I watch
Right.
people who literally just review shows, and then all they do is like they they film themselves. They might put a few cuts in, but they literally film themselves reviewing the show, and then they just post it and send it out. So it's like that's a little bit more easier.
Right.
But they build their name up, and then you have reactors and stuff that put the time and work. I think I do appreciate like the more seasoned YouTubers who do more like YouTube related content or even like reactors and stuff because you put so much time into editing. Editing is the worst part I would say about being a YouTuber.
And I say
Editing.
it's pretty easy. I think it's pretty easy.
Really? I hate
Yeah.
editing. That should take me so long because I want to keep it
Yeah.
fresh.
You
Because
know,
I ain't did it yet.
I don't hate editing so much as the whole rendering and exporting part.
All that.
Like
Yeah.
literally
Yeah. I got it.
sitting there like once you finish editing a video or like even if you edit a part and you just want to render this specific part, sometimes you be sitting there forever. And I understand sometimes it's hardware limitations. I understand sometimes internet limitations. I understand sometimes it's storage limitations, but there is a full on like hour time frame, sometimes 2 hours, that you gotta wait after you do one little tweak to a video. I remember I mistyped something. I put like a M instead of an L or something, and I went back and I was like, bruh, I gotta change this one letter and re-render this whole graphic. 30 minutes, and it was just like it's as simple as that. Like 30 minutes just wasted right there.
It's a damn shame.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
So yeah, but say just go ahead. Give us get people a little bit more insights about you. They don't really know still much about
Yeah.
you.
So
Yes, you
what?
gotta.
Where are you from?
so I'm from. That's a loaded question. I was born and raised in Philadelphia, West Philadelphia. Born and raised on the playgrounds of where I spent some of my days, and then I actually moved to Virginia. I'm not gonna say where because y'all ain't nobody about to find me. But I moved to
You can say
Virginia
bad
where
news. You can say bad
they
news.
know where. Okay, bad news where we're all from, and then and then I moved there like in ninth grade, so back in 2009, and then I spent most of my time living there, and then I moved up here in 2014 to go to school, and I officially stayed here in like 2018. It's been about 2 years now that I've been living up here, so yeah. When I say up here, where Virginia Tech is, if you know that university, but
Right. You still going to school there?
I'm actually not. So I'm right now. I'm in the process of. I'm going to start going back to school to start my master's in social work at Radford University. So I'm
Right. That's
super
what I need you to.
excited.
I need you to say it.
Hold
Yeah.
on, it's
No.
Radford.
Graduated, bro. I need you to finish what you graduated. That's
Oh
what everybody.
shit!
Come on
You
now,
know
man.
I don't talk about degrees because degrees don't really mean that
I
much.
mean, but
As
no,
long
it
as you
doesn't. But bro, that means you dedicated 4 years to something.
okay, so I went to school at Virginia Tech, Virginia Polytechnic Institute and State. I graduated with a degree in human development and family science,
There we go.
minored in medicine society. I'm now transitioning into going to Radford University for my back to school for my master's in social work. My ideal plan is to become a licensed clinical social worker, so that involves counseling. And I want to counsel at-risk youth, LGBT queer plus youth and community, as well as give resources to Black and Brown, underprivileged and underserved people. And so that's where my head game is. And actually, Two Queer Kings, the podcast is so much bigger than just a podcast because it's a space. And I hopefully when the brand grows, I can use it as a space to um, leverage support or give support to queer people. Um,
Queer
and
and
so
non-queer people alike, right?
yeah, queer people, and the main ones is queer, but we also help bridge the gap with non-queer people so they can understand a little bit more with our world. Did y'all watch our last episode about families?
Not
Was
yet.
that? Did you go live
No.
on it? Did you go live?
I've been at your house on
No, no, no,
Did
no, no,
you
no, no.
did you go live on it?
I did actually. It's the
Cause you
last.
talking about
It's the latest episode that we have posted. It's about raising an LGBTQ plus family.
Nah,
The
I've
struggles.
if
literally been doing school the
I
first part of the week, work the middle
I get
part,
it.
and then I've been at your house the past few days.
I
I
get
about
it. I
I
get
about
it.
say I could have sworn we texted about that last one, especially the ones you did on Facebook, and then that's the conversation we was talking about as far as instead of going live and keeping it up there, then instead of you go live but then delete it afterwards, and then you gotta watch it on YouTube if you didn't see it. I think that's
Yeah.
when we had that conversation. I've watched the videos, bro. I can't speak for my partner over here. Like he said, I guess he busy. I guess.
Yeah. But
Well,
our
I mean,
last
I ain't about to be
episode was.
busy, but I've been busy. Yes.
I,
I guess.
yeah. I understand. Well, our last episode we touched on the struggles of raising a family being in the LGBTQ plus community, the cost of surrogacy and certain laws that we have in progress right now regarding the challenges that present barriers to LGBTQ plus or queer families. I'm going to interchange between those two sayings.
Okay. Well,
Um,
I have a question.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Uh, No. This is regarding what you were just speaking on. Like I said, I wasn't able to actually catch the last podcast episode regarding family building, but when it comes to the Trump administration taking over, has that hindered the LGBT community at all in your thoughts, or has that like have things gotten better since then?
So personally, a lot of people say Trump was one of the first presidents to openly support gay marriage. That means a bunch of bullcrap because gay marriage
Hold
is.
on, wasn't Obama doing that?
He didn't, but they saying Trump did it out the gate. But initially, Obama wasn't supporting gay marriage, and then he eventually did back in 2013. Um, and with the Supreme Court's decision, they ultimately got gay marriage or is legal in the United States. But what I'm saying is that shit is a bunch of bullshit when they try to say Donald Trump is, pro gay because he openly support that. Because at that point, where were you talking about? It's already legal. So where's there to support? It's already legal. In regards to Trump and what he's done with this administration, he's definitely caused some harm, especially when you talk about him banning trans people from enlisting in the military. And the thing about that is trans people, they willing, even if you don't agree with their lifestyle, what have you, or you don't understand, they're still willing to basically kill themselves or put themselves on the front lines to protect my ass. Cause I ain't doing this shit. I'm not doing
Now,
it.
don't you
But
think that maybe? So I'm not saying I agree with it, but don't you think that maybe he's banning them just because of some of the backlash that they may have gotten while enlisted?
um,
Maybe he was looking at
from what I
their well
know,
being.
he said that their medical expenses were too expensive. So that was one of the main reasons, like the cost. He's a businessman, so he's saying the medical expenses. But I'm like, I mean, if you're talking about that, we could talk about women being in the military and how much medical costs might be associated with women reproductive
Who
health,
who you
having
telling, man?
children, raising children. So I'm like,
Women always want equal pay for I don't know what reason. I mean, that's
I'm
just me, bro.
dead. No, I'm not.
That's that's just me. You said you feel that same way too. Why women want equal pay? I don't get that either. To be
I
honest.
don't feel that way at all. I don't feel that way.
Hey,
Because you know what it is, bro? If we put as much emphasis on fathers actually raising their fucking kids, a lot of the shit about the age, and you as you see, and I fucking applaud you, bro, because you actually take care of your kids. You actually be there with them. You actually put them down. You actually get them up. And it's like nowadays it's always expected for the woman to raise the kids, and that's why women got to take out of work because the daddy ain't gonna do it. The daddy supposed
hey.
to be the provider.
So for one, I think that all stems from women. Women is the reason for men feeling like they need to work instead of taking care of the kids. Because when you think about it, bro, all these women nowadays, when they be talking about it, they be like, yeah, I want a man with a lot of money that's gonna take care of me and stuff like that. It seems like that's their only end goal is to have a man with money for them to be taken care of.
Some
So I
people are
mean,
like they want their man to be a provider. They want to be a more nurturing person. They want to be a more caretaker
You know,
to the family and a homemaker versus someone who wants to also work. I know women who want to do that, and I know women who don't want to do that.
I
Women
can't agree with one side or the other. I feel like it's a
who,
both party fault
hmm
because there's been a long history of men who consider themselves to be the workers, and they like, yeah, I'm gonna go out work and provide for my family. And there have been a long history of women who have been, I'm gonna go sit at home, cook, clean, and provide for my family in that way. Whereas there hasn't been an equal push from both sides to do both.
And something that we also got to think about is that it's not the wage gap. It's not really penalizing women who don't have children because women who have children, they generally make about the same amount of salary. It's penalizing women who have children. It's all about children and raising children. And what I'm saying in response to that is we need to put more energy and focus into fathers raising the children just as much as women.
You know,
Fathers need paternity leave.
You know,
So I just need
I
We
paternity
agree.
leave.
I agree with the paternity leave thing.
Hmm.
we don't
But
even have maternity leave.
I feel like with the wage gap thing, only going because of women. I don't think it's because going because of women who have kids because they are raising their kids. I think it's
Hmm.
women who have kids because they have to leave the position that they're in order to even have the kids. And then on top of that, there are post-pregnancy complications. There's postpartum depression. There's a whole bunch of other issues that happen throughout pregnancy and after pregnancy, and it's not necessarily just raising the kids because there's a lot of fathers who take time to raise their kids, but a father can't carry a kid for 9 months, so that means she gonna have to be out of work some of the time, you know.
Right.
Yeah, and
So basically, what both of y'all saying is, so what happens with the wage gap is when a woman gets pregnant, most of the time she's getting pregnant at that peak point where she could have gotten a raise or started making more and more money. So now she's taken away from work to take care of the kid or even just burying the kid and having the kid. But what Nasir is trying to say is obviously men need to step up and be like, okay, maybe we can half and half this. So you're not spending all your time at home taking care of the kids. We can
because
split it.
what
Yeah,
I'm thinking is, if I'm this is what I'm thinking. If I'm employed, why would I hire you? You a mom. You got 3 kids. You're gonna be calling out when they sick. You're gonna be calling out to take them to shit. You're gonna be calling out. Let me watch my mouth. You're gonna be calling out um when you
say what you
have
gotta say.
other errands that you need to do. So what I'm saying is that that's some of the things that go through a lot of employers' minds, I think. And what I'm saying
Yeah.
is to remove that, we should get rid of that. But also, I'm not as far as child raising. I mean, we have you got FML, you got family medical leave and shit for
That's
people,
unpaid.
huh?
Yeah,
It
that's
says
That's
unpaid.
unpaid.
Yeah,
unpaid
FMLA is
Okay, okay,
unpaid.
okay. I take that back then. But
because
you
I
have
took
sick
that and it's
time and stuff
unpaid.
like that. You have sick time and stuff like sick leave.
And you know another thing
You
that's
got
bad about the U.S.
disability. You
You
got
know
disability.
you know another thing that's bad about the U.S. In a lot of countries, they
Hmm.
applaud you taking at least a month's vacation from work throughout a year. Like you throughout the whole year, you can garner up to like a month. In the U.S., people work so much, and the U.S. only applauds you for taking 2 weeks. Like most jobs, they be like, yeah, you get 2 weeks vacation in a year. So it's like it's another thing. Like for some reason, in the U.S., there's a workman's culture, and what doesn't help that is the fact that a lot of times when you're more tenured, you might get more time to work. I know when I used to work at Dish, when you started off, I think you got a week and a half of work time off, paid time off, and then throughout the years, you can gain up another week. You can gain up the month off of work for a whole year. Like that's how the paid time off works. Throughout the year, you can earn more if you work there longer. So
Yeah, I would save that for when I had kids.
I think that's something that a lot of women struggle to even build up because by the time they get in their work peak, they're also in their want to make a family peak. A lot of women, you know, they say about in between 25 and 30, I think would be the time a lot of women would want to have kids. I feel like,
Yeah, because after 35 and higher up,
yeah, you
you can
start
have
drying up your
complications.
eggs.
You have
Bro, that's a
complications.
myth. That's a myth, bro. That's been
It's
debunked.
not necessarily a myth, but yeah,
You
I'm.
can still have.
You can still have
You can
kids.
still
I
have
But
know
I'm
kids,
somebody
saying
who's like
but
40
the
something and still have a
no, I'm
child.
saying the risks doesn't multiply and start increasing significantly the older you get. Like they did a study on it, and the risks like go up slightly. Like there's not a bigger risk. It's just the society that we live in where 30 is old.
It
So
is.
everything has to be done before you turn 30, which is just a bunch of bull. But
yeah,
30 is old.
I wanted to ask y'all. So we're talking about needing to divvy up the staying at home with the kids.
Mhm.
Would y'all be a stay at home dad?
would I be a stay at home dad? Yeah, I wouldn't mind being a stay at home dad. Um,
Me,
I feel like you know it's still a job, granted, because you know it's kids. You got to take care of a whole nother human being with your day. But I
Right?
feel like there should be opportunity for a man to be a stay at home dad more than there is now. And I wouldn't consider that something to be looked down upon because regardless of whether you staying at home or not, you still have time to find money making opportunities. There's plenty of work from home jobs where you might not even have to be on the phone all day. You might not have to be on camera. You probably just got to write something. You got to
Right.
write stuff, and in that time, you can still take care of kids. You might take a little break or something
Bruh.
here and there.
And then quarantine, everybody has stay-at-home parent.
Yeah, so it's
If
like
you really want to talk about it,
it's
a
like
lot of people are.
why was that not implemented from the beginning? Like it took quarantine for people to find out that we got a lot of jobs that we can send niggas home to do.
Bro, about 60% of U.S. jobs you could do from your couch.
Exactly.
I mean, my
Only
job.
jobs you
One of
only
my
jobs
jobs
you
you can.
can't only jobs you really can't do from your house is some retail and physical labor jobs.
I was about to
Everything
say
else you can do.
essential workers, like my job. I don't know if you. I work in a health clinic. I don't know if you could do that virtual. I mean, some of it you
I
could, but
Bro, they
well, I
probably they
consider that a
probably
physical labor job.
they probably can do you probably could do your job from home from a camera. You can click a button to open the door from home. You can check people in electronically from home.
yeah, but
I feel
okay.
like
Somebody use a room and it needs to be sanitized. I can't do that. I can't do that manually. I can't do
I
that
still
automatically.
that's true.
I still think that's a physical labor.
That's true.
Janitors and
Yeah,
all that, I
See,
still think
I
they
didn't know
physical
that was
labors.
part of your job description.
yeah. I do a lot, but yeah,
Okay.
a lot of different stuff.
I thought you
Like
dabbled more in
Well,
paperwork.
I
well,
do some of that.
I just want to point out I can't be a stay-at-home dad. I was already told that. So yeah.
And
Hold
that's
on.
what I was going to say. If your girl allows you to be a stay-at-home dad, but if that's not in y'all agreement, then that's on you.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
That's
was
on
told I
you.
can't.
But you see, that's the thing. Why is it that it's more natural for men? Did I freeze?
You did.
Hold up.
Nah, bro, you ain't freeze. You moving?
No, he froze.
Nah,
Nah, he tripping.
I think my camera is dead.
I'm dead. Switch to another one. Wait.
Well, we don't have our co-host, so I'll go ahead and
So
continue on with the conversation.
nah, I'm about to
Go
go
ahead, go
ahead
ahead,
and.
go ahead, get situated, man. We'll wait, I guess, for an eternity. Who knows how long it's gonna take you to get situated?
This is so unprofessional.
We normally record one video per day.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you got to experience this, Nasir. Nasir 19 on you. My bad. I gotta say your full title.
No, you good.
We
Nasir
normally
19
record
on
one
you.
video per day, so yeah,
What you talking
see
about?
the effects.
What are you talking about? Record one video a day. This second video of the day. No, bro. I only know what you.
He said we. Do y'all
Nah,
record
he
more
trying
than
to
one video?
he trying to don't listen to him.
Oh yeah, this is one video a day. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I only know what this man talking about, bro. We ain't even got the same. Come on now, think about that.
I need to buy another battery for that joint, man. Second battery, but
So wherever YouTuber,
I don't even know.
they
where I
always
was
talking about
at,
the
bro.
batteries, bitch.
Hey, for real though, I wanted to talk about the first time I met Nasir. Nasir, do you remember that moment? The first time I remember meeting you ever.
I don't remember the first time you remember meeting me, but I remember the first time I met you, and I still didn't like you. Like I
Hey,
did
are
not
we
like
talking
you.
about the chair situation?
I did not
We
like
talking about the
you.
chair situation? Are we
Huh?
talking about the chair situation or another situation?
The chair situation in Spanish class.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, yeah. Bet. So, first time I remember meeting Nasir. First time he remember meeting me. So basically, man stole my chair when I was in Spanish class,
No,
and I just wanted
I
it
don't
back.
even remember what happened.
I
But I
just
was like,
wanted
you're
it
not about
back,
to
man.
punk me. You're not about to punk me. You're
I
not
just
about to
wanted it
punk
back.
me about no damn chair.
And what ended up happening?
We both
Do you
got
remember the
sent
end
out or
result?
something like that. We both got sent out because we both was like, okay, you're not moving, I'm not moving. We just gonna sit here. We just gonna sit here all day.
I
I
feel,
don't know if you
if,
was sitting in the chair or what, or I was standing there like waiting for you to get the fuck up. But
yeah, I don't remember how. I remember more back then, but the crazy thing is, like, I still don't like him to this day. Honestly,
and
like,
to this day, it's on
Okay,
site.
so would you guys consider y'all frenemies?
frenemies, nah, just enemies, just sworn enemies.
It's on site.
Honestly, I don't even know why you wanted him on the podcast anyway.
Because I'm bringing
I,
life to the podcast. You see
we,
all this energy? You see all this energy? You
I would have
see
rather
it?
have,
You see
I would
it?
have,
You see
I
it?
would have rather have Azalea Banks on the podcast, man. What
Oh
you talking
wow.
Bro, that's
Oh
low.
wow.
That is
That's
low.
low. The girl who sacrificed chickens in her closet? You rather have her
Bro, that's
than
low.
me?
You know how messed up that is?
Hey, bro, what you talking about? Zaya makes some shit, man. She lyrically, she a bomb.
She a bomb.
Yeah, lyrically. You ain't never listen to her music, bro.
Bruh,
She got some nice
all I had to do was
tunes,
see her on Wild and Out.
and
That
that
shit'll
was
blow
it.
your mind. Hey, bro, her music will blow your mind, bro. She the best female artist of this second generation.
You know, you just
let's
talking out
go
your
ahead,
ass.
let's go ahead dead that whole conversation right there. Like, nigga.
Hey, she got a song called Dead too. You ain't heard that song?
I like this song called
Hey,
Ice
hey,
Cube.
you wouldn't believe the words that you saying out your mouth if your life was on the line.
You talking about
Exactly.
I can recite some of her lyrics.
By
Can
reading them,
you?
he about to look him
Can
up.
you?
He about to look him up.
Exactly. Recite a song.
What song? Give me a song title. I got you.
Uh, that's one of these songs. Licorice Bitch.
Nah, I
Well,
ain't
you
never
know
heard that
that.
song. That song
Exactly.
came out. That song came out too long ago. I only know her new stuff from 2021 on.
I'm
So
dead.
you plan to start listening to her, huh?
No. I'm not gonna start listening to her. I've already listened to her new stuff.
Nigga, you said 2021 on.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's
Hey
that
yo,
unreleased stuff.
speaking of why we speaking on women and music, y'all piss me the fuck off in this conversation. Y'all miss so many artists. So many artists.
It's
So many
unscripted.
artists.
We don't research every woman in music before
Yeah,
we take
bro.
the mic. We can't think of
Yeah, bro.
everybody at once.
That's a we do that on first take, bro. We won't do no second takes, third take, first take.
Y'all miss so many artists, man. I was just, I left like if you look at the comments, if you go back to the video,
Okay, so what's one woman that you think should have got more shine in that video that didn't?
it's a lot of them that y'all just did not
Okay,
talk about.
but like choose one. Just choose one.
Look, Haley 47.
I mentioned
Never
her.
heard
She's
of her.
a real talent. And
I
you know what's
mentioned her.
crazy? You know what's crazy about that? I showed Jose Look, Haley 47. I was like, yeah, it's this rapper. She don't show her face. He was
Yeah.
like, you know what this nigga said? She probably ugly anyways. She
Yeah,
probably
She
ugly
bro.
anyways. That's why she don't
she
show her
probably
face.
Bro, she might
she
be.
probably is. She probably
And you know what you
Fuck
said?
out of here.
You know what you told me. You remember what you told me? You said,
It's about her music
"Yeah, and that's why she don't
and
show her
not her
face."
looks.
And I was like, "Oh, okay, that make more sense." I was like, "That make more sense." And then I even mentioned her in the video. I couldn't remember her name, but I was like, "It's this girl who I heard on what's that show? What's that show with Issa Rae? Insecure." I was like, "It's this
Insecure.
girl that I heard on Insecure, and I cannot remember her name, but she always wears a mask and she has a song called Girl Blunt." And I mentioned her. I could not remember her name, but I did mention her. So go ahead, give us another one. Who else did I
That's
not
crazy.
mention?
And also, you didn't want to give Nicki her props for starting voices
Oh,
and
you
shit. You
did.
wanted to give
You
it to
did.
Eminem. So I'm
Yeah,
coming here to address that.
I
Even
definitely
before Eminem,
I
there was a
definitely
Missy
give that to
Elliott.
Whoa.
Eminem.
Hey, don't say before Eminem because we know Eminem came out before
Before
Nicki.
Eminem, there was a Missy Elliott that did zany voices and
Oh
had a
yeah, that's
weird
very true.
flow and all
That's
that
true.
shit. I don't even like Eminem. Fuck Eminem.
Hey,
That's
get
how
off
I
the
feel about
podcast. Don't disrespect Eminem. Get off the
Fuck
podcast, bro.
Eminem. Fuck
Get off the
Eminem.
podcast.
Oh
Because
shit. Oh shit.
what we not gonna do is
I just realized I don't know what the fuck that back.
Our thumbnail gonna be a screenshot of your background.
what we not gonna
Hey
do
yo, don't fucking play me like that, bro.
what we
Hey
not gonna
yo,
do is disrespect Eminem like that. Yeah, that's what we not gonna
Eminem.
do.
Yeah, my name is Eminem. Your girl wanted Eminem. That's how he rap.
Okay, let's talk about rapping because the other day we had a whole rap battle. You remember that? I think it was actually just last night. You remember that?
Nasir rap.
Unfortunately,
Nasir rap.
Yeah, he be rapping
no, he
sometimes. We
rap.
was freestyling, you know. We was freestyling a little bit, a little a mini cipher. Actually, it was a rap battle between
Okay.
me and Nasir, and
I held my own for one verse, and then he
All
killed
right,
me.
hold on. Drop
I
a quick
straight
four. Drop
I
a quick
straight
four. Drop a
destroyed
quick
this
four.
man.
Drop a
I
quick
straight
four.
destroyed the man. See,
I
the
put
thing is,
four.
he went first, and then I hit him with like, I was like, yo, who this nigga trying to come at me? You so whack. That's why when I'm looking at your hair, your flat top ain't flat.
And I died
And he
immediately.
died. He dropped. That took his
That's
whole
it.
heart.
All right, that
And
was a
bro,
little bit weak. That
and
was a
bro,
little weak. That was a little
then
weak.
after that, I would. By the way, we was on some Rice Krispies at the time.
That was a little weak
Um,
though. It was okay.
was
It's okay. That's
you
low.
know
He was-
a few things could be
Hey
exaggerated.
yo, he said he weak. He said that was
That,
weak. I remember I
that was a
tried to
little
rap
weak, but
battle
okay.
this nigga. I couldn't get through it without laughing because I was like,
Hey,
You know,
you put your
let's
heart and
talk
soul
about that
into that
era.
though.
Let's talk about that era because I remember back in high school, we used to always have rap battles together,
And that was the
and
best.
for one, it took Antonio like 4 years to give us one verse, every single
Hold on,
time.
not
Not
when we was
even
back on Kick.
even
When we
back
was on
then, bro. It took you a while to give us a verse. It took you a
yeah,
while every single
I had to
time.
write mines. I know I had to write mines.
I'm sorry, it take greatness more time than y'all amateurs trying to
That's
scribble
the
something on
issue, bro.
paper.
It was still trash. It was
Bro,
still trash. Like
bro,
I would applaud you if you weren't just gonna hand out mediocrity. But the issue is, regardless of what you took 12 minutes to do, niggas could have did that in two and still been better than you. Like it
It
was
hit the
pure.
vibe.
It was
A bar. A
oh I
fucking
wasn't even
bar.
trying to, but it was just pure mediocrity and it was preposterous and it was ridiculous that you even thought that you can bring that blasphemy into the kick chat
into the what?
into the
It
kick
The
chat.
Kit Chat.
all right, so what you're not gonna do, Sir Cap a lot. You're not gonna cap to the podcast and to our guests here. I
Hey,
killed
I
all
ain't
y'all
capping. You the only one with a cap here.
because what ended up so what happened was all right, bet we gonna rewind time. When we was on Kick. Matter of fact, and I didn't even diss you. Everybody, I didn't diss you and I didn't diss somebody else. When I had made, I remixed Control, bro. Come on now. How many of us could do
Hey,
that?
you know why you didn't diss me?
Because you know
Because you
you
would
would
have
lose.
sent one shot my way and had nine coming back. That's why you didn't
No,
diss me.
I didn't
All I
diss
know
you
is
because I
Jose called somebody an unfinished abortion, and I still to this day, that was so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. And
Hey,
to this day, I'm like, that probably is one of his hardest bars. That's probably one of his hardest bars.
hey,
An unfinished abortion.
that was disrespectful. That was more disrespectful than I scratch my balls and I tap your face.
bruh, I had to
Unfinished.
call her that because she was going too hard. She was going too hard, bro.
Hey, she could rap though.
Yeah, she. That's what I'm saying. She was going too hard, so I had to go harder.
I'm dead,
I had to
bro.
go harder, and I mean, you know, obviously, I respect women, but I also
Do
had to
you?
kill one that day.
Do you respect women?
Do I
Do
respect
you?
women? Yeah, I respect women.
Do you?
Yeah,
Do
I love
y'all?
women. I love women. I respect them.
No, no. You can love a
Do
person but not
y'all?
respect them.
I have the utmost respect for women. You know what I
I
mean?
never, I, I never said I respect
Bro,
these
you
hoes.
just said if a hoe trying to get slayed, she can hit me up if I'm not in a relationship. If she just trying to get slayed, I do it. But other than
Bro,
that, I can't
is
marry no hoe.
okay,
I can't marry no thought.
but let's talk. Let's talk. Is that not respecting women? Letting them know your intentions ahead of time?
It is respecting women.
Yes, but
If I let a
the
woman know
factual
ahead of
fact that
time
they
that if you want to get
no,
slayed,
wait,
then
you're
you
not
could
gonna
come my
flip
way.
this shit on
That
me.
means she know exactly what I'm trying to do, and that means she's not gonna lose. You know, get broken hearts and whatnot because of what I'm trying to do to her.
What you're not about to do is flip it, because I'm about to flip it right back on you.
Okay, go
The
ahead, flip it
thing
back.
that was trash about it is that you gave a value to someone based on what they decide to do with their body. Based on how you perceive them, you basically value them more or less. And what I'm trying to say
Okay,
is like, can we stop putting existential value on people for things that are just normal, like having
where
sex or
No,
having
no,
children?
did you not
no.
like just yesterday were you not rating women and men at the same time that we was on a scale of 0 to 10? Did you not give people ratings? Because
I
if you're
don't
gonna
think so.
say that I'm adding a value or taking away a value by putting a rating on something that shouldn't matter, should looks matter at that point? Because
Should looks matter?
you
That's a
definitely
good
gave
question.
people ratings. And
Should
you're
look
not gonna
to
degrade me for
me.
giving people
Okay,
ratings.
okay. If I'm just looking at the rating, to me, looks don't really matter. It's all about It's mostly about
Okay,
personality,
so
because you could be handsome and you still like the personality is just like no, you're not attractive. So
if it don't matter, why'd you rate them?
because I wanted to be in the game, that's it.
You wanted to be in the game.
I
Well,
wanted to be in the
you
game
know
that
you know
y'all
how
playing.
you know how you got in the game by degrading women and men. That's how you got in the game. You turned another human being's life into a number. That's what you just did. I did the same thing. So if you're gonna try to tell me that I did something wrong, you need to look in the mirror because you did the same thing.
And well, not saying that's a great point, but I do got a good question now for everybody. So, what's your give me your top 5 traits for your significant other?
Who you want to start with?
We start with you. You the
Zay?
guest.
Oh,
Nah, we
I'm
starting
the
with
guest, so I
you.
gotta go first. Okay.
Yeah.
So me personally, somebody who's funny, I can like laugh with. This
So funny.
girl,
All right, first one funny.
yeah, I was about to say this girl. Like I'm gay as hell now, but this one girl, I feel like she's my soulmate because it's like whenever I'm around her, I just like laugh. Like I have jovial feelings. Like so, someone I could do that with. Somebody who's like not only like somebody who's like they can be shy, but someone who's like personable a little bit too. Someone similar in that aspect.
All right.
Um,
So funny and personable.
Okay.
three has to be somebody who's like very ambitious and have something going for themselves. Somebody who wants to build and get better and get stronger,
Okay,
or
so
like
driven.
someone who's
Three.
driven. So that's three. That's three or
Okay.
four.
Three.
That's three. That's three. That's
That's
three. That's
three.
three. That's three.
Um, looks
Funny,
wise,
personable.
money, money. I don't really care. Money, I
So
don't really care. Looks, I mean, I'm attracted to all races, so it don't matter about like who it is. Um, I'm trying to think like other traits, like if someone who um you can be intimate with, like, and I don't mean like intimate like as far as sexual or like physical intimacy. I mean someone you can uh express
emotionally.
intimacy. Yeah, I try to find that in all my relationships. So
Are you looking for
friendships,
someone
friend,
that you can be emotionally attracted to?
not emotionally. I don't know, but just someone who's willing to like live like to be the most authentic version of themselves and live in that way. So
Okay.
like people who are willing to own their shit, talk about stuff that might be difficult,
I have a
stuff like
question for
that.
you after you finish your list, though.
And yeah, that's a trait that I try to apply in all my relationships. But
Okay.
and then the fifth one is like someone that is like the most attractive. Okay. Someone who
Hey, it's like you trying
someone
your
who has
hardest not to
different.
add good looks in it.
No, I'm like looks. I feel like if your personality good enough, like looks, I can forget about it. So I say someone who has like different, who's multifaceted, someone who has like different sides to them.
Okay, I have a
Right?
question.
Talking about
And
schizophrenic.
No,
nah,
like
like they
me,
they don't they don't fit in one category. Like they
like
they're
me,
they're outside the box thinkers. They're outside the box doers. They, they not
Like the
just
nigga,
normal.
like
like the
me. I'm
dude off
sitting here
Mirror.
talking with y'all, and then I could go to a Megan Thee Stallion concert and get my life.
So
Like
You
I know how
talking
to
about?
code switch. Like somebody
So you
who
talking about when they be like, get you a girl or get you somebody that can do both this and this? You talking about that?
yeah, get you a girl who
kinda,
could change a tire and cook a meal or something. Like
yeah,
Okay,
stuff
I'm
cool.
like
not
that
saying that
is
that's how
very
you want, but
attractive
it's
to
like
me.
multifaceted.
Yeah,
Okay, so schizophrenic.
But
Okay, cool.
no,
but I
no.
I do I do have a question regarding
Mhm,
for one, it's regarding sexuality because
mhm,
of what your first comment was. You said there's a girl who you consider your soulmate. Um,
mhm.
it would sexuality be a spectrum, or do you consider there to be black and white? Like either you're bi and you've
It's
always
both.
been bi, or you're
It's
gay and
both.
you've always
It's
been gay, or
both.
you.
It's both.
Okay,
It's both.
please explain because the reason I
It's
asked
a
that
spectrum.
is
So
because
I
I
believe
know the
that it's a
girl.
spectrum. I believe that it's a spectrum, but in life, in any spectrum, like Roy G. Biv, there's going to be someone at the far end of each spectrum. It's going to be someone at the far end and someone at the far end of the other one. And there's going to be a lot of people in between.
Do
So
you
what I'm saying is it's both. Like if you're straight and you always been straight, I believe that you're straight. Like there's
But do you
nothing said.
think that you can change on that spectrum over time? because that, like I said, the reason I ask is
Some
because you
people
mentioned.
can, some people won't.
No, the reason
Some
I ask is
people can,
because
some people won't.
there's a you said there's a girl who you think is your soulmate, and
Hmm.
if you were with another guy and you never considered him to be your soulmate, how would
Hmm.
you want to stay in that relationship when there's a whole girl out there who belongs to you that you not claiming?
The thing is, though, she could be my soulmate, and that's the thing. It's somebody like I feel like checks out a lot of boxes, like personally wise. But then, there's the second component to relationship, which is physical intimacy. And like physically, I don't know if I can. I mean, I don't know. I kind of think sometimes maybe. But at the moment where I'm at right now, physically, I don't think I can contribute to anything in that realm.
Okay, so
So
so would you consider yourself gay or would you consider yourself bi?
I consider myself gay, and I'll consider myself gay until I'm proven otherwise by myself.
So
Okay.
your soulmate is like a flamingo. Like y'all lock y'all just lock for the rest of y'all lives together. That's what you're talking about.
No, I feel like you can have multiple different people who your soulmates, or multiple different people who you feel like this person, like I don't know. I feel like there's like, of course, in different moments of your life, you feel connected or close to one individual. And I feel like there's periods where you feel like the reason why I think she's my soulmate is because like I can like not see this person for years at a time, and when I come back and see them, it's like it's like I
It's
just
it's like you
it's
never
like
left.
yesterday. It's like yesterday, and it's like
All right.
we always we vibe like mentally.
Yeah, that's why I was asking because I feel like all the boxes you stated, this person checks. Basically, all of them is just the fact that this person is a woman and you're a man. I was like, okay,
Mhm.
well, if it's your soulmate, why should it matter at that point? So that's why I
Yeah.
wanted to ask the question. So
And that's
I
true.
wasn't
It
trying to come at
shouldn't.
you. It was just like,
Hmm.
just
It's true. Like if that's the case, then it really shouldn't. Because I preach that to a lot of people who are not are scared to come out, or people who are on the spectrum and trying to figure out like what it is. Me personally, the reason for me, like personally, that I could never do that at the moment is just because, like I said, like for some people they can kind of force themselves to get over it, like the physical challenges or intimacy.
mm-hmm.
Right now where I'm at in my life, I don't know if I can do that, and I don't think that I'll probably be ever at the moment now able to do that. So that's why I just haven't pursued that anymore,
Okay.
and we're just friends.
I need yours, Jose.
All right. So
Top
my
five.
list.
I'm sorry I talk so
Oh,
much.
no, you fine, you fine, you fine. Like I really had that follow up question was
Yeah,
looming
I
on
say,
me since your very
and I
first answer when you said she was your soulmate. I was like, I really need to understand this whole situation. So, my first one is I would say communication. Um, I like when a girl let me know what they want. I need to know to a T. Like with my girl, we used to have she used to get mad at me all the time because she like, you didn't take the trash out, the trash stink. I'm like, well, how am I supposed to know that? Like, cause we got different noses. She
how you
smell
supposed to know the trash thing?
she smell more potent stuff than I do, bro. It's crazy. We got different noses. And I'm like, I take the trash out when it's full. She
When
had to
it's
let me
full,
know this is how this is how she want to do. Like this is a non-negotiable for her. Let me go ahead get this straight. Like and I'm like I'm the type of person where if you want something done, let me know how you want it done exactly because my mind thinks super outside the box. What you think might not be what I think at all. So I need to know. So that's why I need communication. Um, the second one
just
is what?
just like just like she lets you know that she ain't like that spicy chicken sandwich, huh?
I don't know how you do it.
You
God
still on
bless.
that? You still on that? All right. Well,
It'll never
the
go away.
God bless both of y'all. God bless both of y'all, and God bless y'all girlfriends, bro. Y'all girlfriends got to deal with y'all.
Hey, nah, you was
They gotta
fine
do
with
what
you. Nah,
y'all
you was
do,
Hey,
fine. You was fine with what you stopped at. God bless us. You was
yeah,
fine after that.
and God
yeah,
bless
you
them too, cause
definitely
y'all
were.
niggas is a hoot.
So my second one, let's see.
So we got
I
first
gotta,
communication.
yeah, I need communication. The second one is honesty. I like for somebody to be honest with their intentions. And I'm gonna just throw trustworthiness into there because I feel like if you're honest, then you're also trustworthy. And you know you can't have one without the other. If you tell me
And I
exact,
don't know. My bad. I don't know. You can be honest and not trustworthy. Because if you're honest, you upfront with what you're doing. That don't mean you trustworthy.
Yeah, that don't mean people won't trust you because you're honest.
um,
So nah, you can't attach them together. Nah, that'd be
all
two,
right,
three. You could
well, honesty and trustworthy for me go hand in hand. So I guess that would be two and three.
Mhm.
Um,
Or two.
nah,
nah,
no two here.
two and
Just
three, I
two,
guess.
three.
Two
Cause
and three.
cause
Um, the
nah,
next one I would say is ambition. You know, I prefer for the person that I'm with uh, to like whether you know what you want or not. I would prefer for you to have some type of drive. And I know the girl
right.
I'm with right now, she has that drive. Like you know, she knows exactly what she wants, but I know she also has that drive. I mean, I might not know what I want, but I have a drive, I have a motor that you know I if I do want something at the time, I'd really try to work hard and try to get it. So it's as simple as that. And then the fifth one I would say is I would say we just gotta have a meshing personality. Like you know we kind of like how you were
Compatible.
saying about the soulmate thing. Like if we just two puzzle pieces that just don't fit, then it ain't gonna work out. Like I know I think outside the box, and even if she think inside the box, if we are able to like you know bring the best of both worlds into that, like then I feel like it just works out completely. So
It's just like y'all complete opposites, but y'all match each other well
yeah,
because y'all complete opposites.
yeah.
Hey, so is are you the puzzle and she the missing piece, or is she the puzzle and you the missing piece?
She the puzzle, he the missing
I
piece.
think we both puzzle pieces in a puzzle with only two pieces.
You know what? Think that's it. I like that answer better than the answer between the ones I gave. Because but the one I gave you would have been like, oh, you complete her or she completes you. No, it's you know,
Yeah, you can't have one
yeah,
without the other.
it's a good ass answer.
All right,
So
so
what about you?
yeah, where your list at, bruh?
Hey, so I want wet ass pussy.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Oh
nah.
wow.
So
What?
yeah, give me that wop.
Oh my
I want
god.
All right, so
big
That's
old,
one of
we
them.
got
They
number
have to
one
have
at
WAP.
WAP. What's number
big
two?
old, big
Titties.
old booty, big
Oh
old
oh
booty.
oh, titties must be third then. So
Yeah, big
so
old
booty
booty.
second.
Oh, you know what? I messed my list all up. First is good head.
Oh okay.
You always talked about this. Ever since I known you. Is that like a 100%
For
a
him,
must?
for him, if I'm not mistaken, he's referring to the good head acronym.
Yes, good head acronym. I can't remember
Oh.
exactly what it stands for, but
Gorgeous, outstanding.
no, it's
Um,
gorgeous, obedience,
oh, gorgeous,
obedient.
obedient, outstanding. Not disobedient. What's the D?
Dick sucker.
I don't think so, but I mean, I wouldn't put it past it. Honest. Uh, what was the E? I don't know what the E was.
Excited because she get excited every time she see my ass. But for real though, my top five would be. Damn, I ain't never really said a thing about this.
Sad.
And watch none of these match up with you and your girl.
Exactly. That's sad.
All right, so like to start, like yeah, everyone said, I just want someone who I am emotionally compatible with, like maybe the physical may not always be here or there, but someone that's like I could just like sit on the couch, someone I could vibe with. I could just sit on the couch and not get bored, just sitting there with their ass.
Hmm.
Uh, Definitely communication. I hate a woman that don't communicate what she wants.
But do you communicate?
No, I don't.
That's
So
that's why communication is so big for me, because I'm not really a communicator.
Both of
Like
y'all are
like
not
I'm like
communicators.
I'm really naturally content, and
You are.
if I love you, I would love for you to be content as well. So you need to communicate what's gonna make you content with me, and that's why communication is big on my list.
yeah, I need my shorty to be a mind reader just because I don't communicate. So I need you to read my mind, figure out what I'm going through, what's going on.
That makes no sense.
I mean, if the first one matched, then yeah, it do make sense.
My
I want
thing is
somebody
like, can you read their minds? You hate when you can't read a woman's mind, so why you want her to read yours?
because they doing it anyway. They jumping to conclusions anyway. They might as well try to
Honestly,
read my mind. They gonna jump to conclusions.
honestly, I feel like men have less complicated minds and they can be read very easily.
Mine's not.
Nah,
But
my girl tell you mine's not either, bro.
I don't want to use this as an excuse, but
I'm
you're
gay.
Are
yeah.
you hold?
So it's
I
like
about to
that's
say, bro, you
different.
hold you.
I'm
That
Like
my
gay.
girl say.
I feel like straight guys like
Wow, I'm
literally.
gay.
I feel like straight guys literally have like
No, I
the
know a gay. I know a
Nah,
gay
bro, that's
dude
not.
act just like y'all, and like
Nah,
y'all mind be on that same thing. It'd be so.
nah. I can't even agree with you, bro, because my girl will tell you my mind is complicated, bro.
mm.
In my relationship, my relationship, I bitch more than she do. And just keep it
Oh
100 with
my! I
you. I
didn't
bitch,
think he would say anything. I'm surprised he actually said something like that out his mouth.
yeah, I bitch more than she do.
Well, at least he know,
Yeah,
and that's
Uh,
okay.
I
You can
can't
do that. It's okay. You can bitch more than your girl. It's fine.
I can't say the
cause
same for me.
nah, cause she be like you acting like a little girl.
All right, so
So
what's that? Your
why?
second one, she got to be a mind reader, huh?
Why? Why are emotions little girl stuff? That's the thing. See, that's what I'm trying to unwork. That's what I'm trying to unravel with people. Why are emotions only attached to girls? Let's talk about it
She don't say a little girl. She be like, stop acting like a bitch.
a little bit.
Uh, so and
Dang.
bitch is an anonymous word, so that don't apply to anything.
Okay, dang, that's
Oh,
deep. Well, what's number three then?
Yeah, what's number three, man?
I want a girl that's not funny, but she low key funny. The ones that
So
are how
she's
you
not
like.
goofy.
It's not like her jokes be hit or miss. Like they hit and they're funny, but when they miss, they're still funny because it's like horrible.
You talking about that? You talking about that girl who rejected you in high school?
Girl that rejected me in high school. Who the hell did that?
You don't remember?
Hey, Shawty ain't never rejected me in high school, man. I got everything I wanted. Don't you play me on the podcast. I got everything I wanted. I get everything I got. I wanted. Look where
All
I
right,
ended up. I got. Oh,
You have a beautiful family.
all right. Let's get number
yeah.
four, man. Let's get number four.
Oh,
I think this would a good head come in.
nah, I can't even say that, and I can't even say why. Oh, I need a like, gotta have a big butt. Gotta have a big butt. Gotta have a big butt. I ain't gonna be like y'all and try to not
Okay,
add
quick
looks into
question.
it.
Quick question. Wealth is wide. Wealth is not. It's big, but it's wide. So it's not like a bubble butt, but it's wide, like a childbearing butt.
All
Like
right, how
I'm
about
fat.
this?
I got a fat ass.
I need a butt that protrudes better than the other parts of your body.
You need
Even if
a booty
like
do. You
even
need a
if you
booty
got a
do
there you go. I'm about to say even if you
when
got a
they
gut,
booty
if you
stick out more.
No,
even
a
if it
booty
even
do
if
is the opposite. That's when the stomach stick out more than the booty do.
Well, you need the opposite of that.
yeah, like even if you have a gut, if you got a booty that's bigger than a gut, it's fine. I mean, I don't care. Everyone got a gut. I mean, I don't, but and I don't
Everybody
care about
else,
that.
everybody that's not named
Yeah,
Antonio.
yeah, basically, because I'm skinny and everybody like I'm 5'11". Oh, get up 140.
Bless you.
He like his
Thank
girls
you.
BBW.
Tight to make walk in the room, make the whole.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah,
even
yeah,
live.
yeah.
And then I just want like I'm not family oriented, but I love that my girl is family oriented. So
And that's awesome. That's
honestly,
awesome.
So that's number
honestly I just
five right
named
there.
y'all all the traits she is. So yeah, if
So
you
that's number
if you
five.
watch
She
this
is not a
video,
BBW.
no, she not a
Nah, he was
BBW,
just
but her
saying he want
booty
her butt to protrude more than her stomach do.
Oh, okay. I
You the
never
one who
and
looked.
said BBW.
I never looked, and I probably never will.
oh, you ain't never looked at her booty. I sent you a picture.
Oh my god.
Should we cut this out?
Bro, what are you talking about? We don't edit nothing on this podcast. First take.
All right. Um. Okay. Well, let's
Y'all don't
let's
catch me
let's
yelling.
now that we got your list, let's get into the whole emotional thing because I did see a
Oh,
post the other day where it was this little boy, like it was showing both sides of the spectrum. It was this little boy, and the little boy was crying. The mom was like, "Stop crying, men don't cry." And then it was this grown man, and the lady was like, "Why don't you show more emotions?" And it was like showing both sides of the spectrum, when they're younger and then when they're older. And it's like, bro, like, cause me personally, honestly, I in most situations I have one emotion, and that's happiness. I'm a very happy person. Depression is nowhere near me, so there's that. But I feel like it's a lot of dudes out there who probably be facing depression, and they was
I face
raised not
depression.
to show that type of emotion by they parents or whoever they was around. They probably could have played football or something, and the coach was like, "Why you get up, stop crying, you ain't hurt," like stuff like that, and it just over time they became desensitized, and that emotion never comes out, so they just keep it in and get depressed.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
So that whole mindset that men are not supposed to be cry. What I found for me personally in my life that's been a detriment to me. When you talk about depression, I've definitely gone through a bout of depression, and y'all two never knew nothing about it. Y'all don't know when it was happening. I mean, maybe Antonio, but y'all don't know nothing about when it was happening. So I was like,
So you're trying to say we're
you
not good friends, but okay, continue.
No, the only
thank
reason why
No,
he
you.
said
I'm really
maybe.
joking. I'm
Oh,
joking.
the only reason why he said maybe me was because we was living in the
Yeah, y'all
apartment
live
together.
together.
But what I'm saying is like growing up, you're always taught that you can't deal with emotions. I remember
Right.
like it's like and you're just taught to get over stuff that when people do stuff to you. And like for me personally, you know what I would do? I would just put all that away. Like any kind of emotions that I would put away, like that was upset or anything, I would put that all away, and then I would just like it would all bottle up, and I would just spaz on somebody, like just unleash all my anger out on someone for no reason. And what I'm saying is like that stuff is not healthy because one, not only can you find yourself at one point releasing all of that, and then next thing you know, you did like or something like you just like you get overcome with emotions, you don't know what you're doing. But
Right, right.
two, you get a stroke, you do a whole bunch of stuff. Like it's a lot of stuff. Kill yourself, you can get to a fist fight because you upset from something that happened 4 years ago, and this person just triggered you. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So it's like I definitely think like emotional intelligence just is something that should be preached more to men because we don't often get that, and it's just so sad because like me personally, I'm now as an adult, I go to therapy. I'm here for counseling and therapy. I think everyone should get therapy.
A
I'm at
black
this
man in
point where,
therapy.
huh?
I said a black man in therapy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think that I think that getting your having some emotional reasoning and intelligence about you is like there's nothing wrong with that, and being in tune with your emotions is nothing wrong with that. And basically what I was saying is that I think that a lot of people need more therapy because a lot if you really sit down and think about it, bro, a lot of y'all issues, I don't know if y'all have any personal issues, but a lot of your
all the
issues,
time.
it all stem from something else. It all stems from something. And when you learn that and face that, can't nothing really affect you.
See, me
Nah,
personally, I don't worry too much about issues.
And that's
Um,
true. And that
my
might just be you.
my focus has always been on solution. Like something can go the most of wrong,
Mhm.
and rather than being like, "Dang, that just happened," I'm like, "All right, let me go ahead and fix this." Like,
Mhm.
and my girl can tell you, like, she gets mad at me, like she'll be crying, and rather than
You
me,
just sit there.
no, rather than me, like, trying to figure out, like, you know, um, are you okay? My thing is, what caused the problem so that we can go ahead and solve this problem. And she's like, well, sometimes i just I just need to cry. It's not about, like, there's a problem. It's just I need to cry. I'm letting out emotion right now. And I'm like,
So,
because I've never had to do that. I'm just like, obviously there's a problem here. What is it?
but why
She's like,
can't you do
I'm just crying.
both? Why can't you do both? I just did that.
No,
Bro,
but that's
for
the
the
thing.
past
Sometimes
four
there's no
months,
solution for her.
bro, I was looking for a job. I was looking for a job heavy. I was so upset. I was flustered. I would tell people, man, it's stressful out here looking for a job. And you know what? I was saying that while looking for a job. And guess what? I found a fucking job. So I'm like, it just, like, me not complaining. I still want to, I have emotions. Like, and if I don't say nothing, I'm just like, of course, I could have got to the other side, but I be sitting there, and I'm just like, I don't want to be here. I want to be by myself, or I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really like that. I just go. Like, dang, one thing went wrong. All right, let's keep it moving.
That's just
hey,
your person.
I got 3 points. I got a famous saying. You should just either live free or die. Ah,
What does that
damn.
mean?
Okay, ain't nobody catch that. Okay, damn. Wow, it's on your shirt, Nasir. I thought you would have caught that. Cool. Okay.
What my shirt say? I
Live
never
Live
free or
read
free
it.
or
die.
die. Okay, so dang. Okay, there's that.
Yeah,
The
it's a
the
freedom
point.
Oh,
fallen heroes, live free or die.
oh, well, yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to promote freedom.
Second,
That's your
with the
brand.
whole
Yes,
with the
freedom
kid
in all
crying, bro.
aspects.
All right, but
My
yeah,
son
go.
cried. My son cried. I tell him stop crying. My daughter cried. I tell her stop crying. I just don't want none of them cry because I don't want to hear this shit. That's what it is.
And that's sad. That's sad. That's sad.
That's what it is.
That's
So
sad.
I don't
One,
do it
they're
just because it's the
babies. It's
boy.
not like they grown ass people. They
They are.
babies.
They are.
No, they're children.
They grown ass adults. They eat,
And
sleep,
two,
shit, and they don't pay bills. They adults.
I'm dead. I'm
Dang,
dead.
so you just saying
And
they?
two,
You said they mooching off of you.
Exactly.
and
And
two,
then
I just hope that no one, like, for me personally, like, some kids are just sensitive, bro. Some kids are just sensitive.
no, not even talking
We
about
need to
that,
be
bro.
catering
Like
to kids that are sensitive, bro.
Yeah,
not even that, bro.
that's what I was saying. Like, for me, I'm a dull. I know I'm not saying I'm completely dull, and it's just like, I don't. If you cry, it's like I really don't know I'm just stuck there. I'm
Jose
like,
really just be sitting there, like,
dang.
No, I watched it with not this relationship, with your old relationship, long, long time ago. I remember that first time you told me that y'all had an argument, and you was like, "What's the argument about?" We don't argue. You was like, literally, she got mad at me. She was like, we'd have an argument, and you would be sitting there, and she was getting mad that she was the only one arguing. Why
Yeah,
you didn't argue back? I remember that. I don't know why. I
and
just
bro,
remember
what
that.
I'm
that's what I'm
saying is, you
saying.
don't seem like that's an issue.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a very content person. Like, why? What do I have to argue about? Now, like, that's why I said you need to communicate. State your grievances.
And
Let me know
Jose,
what you want. Let me know what
you're
you
not
want,
content. Jose, you're not
because
content.
I don't
You're not
need.
content.
I have no need to argue. Like, I'm typically a very happy person.
Yeah, I will say you do have your hard boundaries though, and you have your limits, and you speak your mind. And I've seen you get jealous before. I see you get jealous before. I see you get
Yeah,
uncomfortable before.
but
So it's like you have
but
more
that
emotions than
but
just. I see you get angry
I never
before.
said I don't get these emotions.
Mhm.
I said I am typically a very happy person.
Mhm.
And I definitely straddle the line of being super happy as opposed to ever really getting upset. Now, granted, everyone has gotten upset before.
Mhm.
Obviously, I have, but it's very rare. It is very rare.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was maybe for my third point. That's it. When you were talking about how you was looking for a job and you couldn't find it. You ever heard that song by R. Kelly?
What's it called?
There go all the
It's,
views.
it's called "You Saved Me."
How it go?
You saved me. Oh, you saved me.
Oh,
Gave me a second chance.
yeah, I heard that song before.
Yeah, that's what I
What
was
you
thinking about when you
saying?
said that.
You saying that to what?
When you was like you was waiting on a job while looking for a job, because he said that in the song.
I mean, you gotta do stuff. You know what I'm
Gotta,
saying? And
gotta
like,
be productive.
I just had to
I'm
throw R.
like,
Kelly bomb in there.
the thing is this: to feel, deal, and heal. You feel your pain. You deal with it by actually doing something to productive to try to work on your issue or what have you, and then you heal from it. It's really just feel, deal, heal, feel, deal, heal.
Deal,
That's
feel,
how
heal, feel, did a bit, heal.
I feel like if you end up not feeling that, that can be harmful in other relationships because it's like, damn, you don't feel nothing. And what if you're with someone and it's like, they're the complete opposite, or they need you to have some type of emotion. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but see that's why like when I was referring to the puzzle pieces, I feel like my girl shows emotions, so I don't have to really a lot of the
And
time,
that's the
and like
thing.
we fit together because like I it's not that I don't care about her much. I really do care about how she feels. So it's like it gives me
If
the
you
but
watching
opportunity
that
to.
shit, he don't care.
but but I really don't care how you feel.
He don't care, Piff.
Don't make us
Piff,
get into a one sided argument, bro.
Piff, he don't care. He just saying that to butter you up.
He was about to put a comma, but so everything before that is the antithesis of that. So you were saying it's not that I don't care about her feelings, but I don't care about her feelings.
Next podcast episode, arguments with women be like,
That's just a
But
skit.
yeah, emotional intelligence. I want men to black men to be more emotionally intelligent. You're not weak because you feel emotions. You're
I
not weak
am.
because you feel
Okay, hold on.
emotion.
What exactly is emotional intelligence? Because this is the first time I'm hearing this phrase.
So for me, let me look up the definition, and then I'll add
Yeah.
my own 2 cents to it. But for me, emotional intelligence is being aware of your emotions. Um,
Okay, that makes
Emotional
sense. That makes
intelligence.
sense.
I mean, y'all have some level of emotional intelligence. The capacity to be aware of, control, and express, to be aware, control, and express one's emotions, and to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
empathize with a
that's
lot of people.
And it's based, but you have to be able to, the three things that it said was, you have to be able to um
be
you have
aware,
to be
control.
aware, control, and express. And bro, you don't be expressing shit.
I do
Barely.
express.
Nah, no, you don't, bro.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't, bro.
Yeah, I do.
Barely.
No, you don't, bro.
Sometimes.
I express my emotions.
No, you don't, bro.
Sometimes.
No, you
You
don't.
s- but you
You don't ever do.
but he's saying that his one emotion is happy. His most emotion is happiness.
Yeah, that's my most felt emotion, and I express that quite a bit.
No, you don't, bro. Other than that, you only no, no, you don't, bro.
I
I remember
I,
that one time.
I express
I remember that
sadness
one,
sometimes.
bro. I remember that one time you was heated, bro. I'm talking heated. You wanna. Let's jog back memory lane.
Okay.
You said, bro, I want to kill her. Hey, hey, do you
Right.
remember where I'm going? Do you remember what
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about?
And in my mind, at that moment, she deserved it. So bro, and that's anger. I expressed that.
Nah. Who did you express it to me or to her?
I expressed that anger.
Because from what you told me was you talked to her. She said whatever magic word she said, and y'all were back together.
Nah, see, the thing is, I can't deal with people who cry, bro. When people cry, it's like a lot of times, like I said, I look for solutions. I do whatever to alleviate this crying.
How
Now,
did
when
y'all
I
end?
when I broke up with her, like,
Vent to y'all.
huh?
Sometimes I just want to vent to y'all. I don't need a fucking solution. That's my
You see
point.
that's what I said.
I
That's
want to vent. I'm feeling shit. I want to vent. I want to get it out and use y'all as a sounding board to see okay where I'm going wrong. Some other thoughts, but everything don't have to be a fucking solution. I can just tell you where I'm at right now, bro.
but that's
I'm
what I
struggling.
said. Me and my girl sometimes struggle with because I always try to find the solution to the problem. I always try to find the fix. And sometimes there's just not a fix. She just wants to let the emotions out. That's how it works.
That makes sense. Like you saying, I said, just want to vent.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just how I am. Like I was raised to find solutions, not worry about problems. That's just how I've been raised. That's why every time my car get a flat tire, what I'm doing, changing the tire. That's the solution.
And
I'm not
you
sitting
compare
there
it.
on the side of the road. It's just how it
I just
is.
implore y'all. I implore y'all to really look at yourselves and see in which ways. If y'all ever notice something in a relationship, just try to see in which ways that you can try to make whatever relationship better. Like
I
say
did.
say for you for example, Antonio, if your son is just sensitive and he's been like that since birth, as what we seeing now, he just like to cry a lot. Like, are you gonna tell him to man up
Honestly,
and get over it, or you gonna be like
honestly, he don't
help
be
him
crying.
sometimes?
He just be whining.
Yeah.
It's a difference. But not to, I'm gonna treat them both the same. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear it. I just don't
Yeah.
want to hear it. It's like literally a tick in my eardrums. I don't want to hear it,
It's annoying.
especially when there is literally nothing wrong with you. I know it's that
To
because I fed you
you.
that. No,
To
I know it's that.
you. What if he
I
dropped
know
his
it's that.
apple on the floor and it's like his favorite
No,
apple?
then that's fine. When it's
Yeah.
something like that, I understand. But
Oh.
if you've just been fed, changed, clothes, bathed, all that extra stuff, and I'm holding you, you don't have no reason. What you crying for? What you whining for? I don't want to hear it. You
And
shouldn't
then
be
you
doing
put
that.
them
I will
down, and
put you
it's
He
down.
like,
wanna cuddle.
do you not want to be held? And then you put them
He
down. Now
I
wanna
will
they
put you
still
down.
cuddle.
crying. It's like, okay, well, you don't want to be down. You don't want to be up.
He
I don't
wanna
know what the issue
cuddle.
is.
You know what? And then how about this old saying? I'll give you a reason to cry about. I'll give you something to cry about. I mean, I could beat you if you want me to. Then you can be really crying for something, and you have a reason. They go to solution to the non-solution. Jose, next time your girl's crying and there's no solution to it, you gotta just beat
Beat
her.
her ass.
You gotta just beat her ass.
Here on the
I'll give
Heatwave
you.
podcast, we do not promote
We do
women
not
abuse.
promote violence.
We don't
Yeah,
promote women abuse. Violence, we don't care about. Woman abuse. If
it ain't
Nah,
you're,
women
it's
abusing.
women.
I mean, not unless they are equal rights women, then I guess it don't really matter at that point.
Yeah,
Women can be abusive. Women can be
women
abusive.
equality. Women equality.
Women can be abusive. I know some women that slash a nigga for
Yeah,
what?
I mean, cause
Oh
Because
yeah,
sometimes hands don't discriminate.
they bisexual.
bro, my girl beat my ass. So what you talking about? I don't talking about.
um, you shouldn't say that. Cut this out. Cut this out.
Hey,
Cut this out.
what do you do in
Cut this
response to
out.
those situations?
Cut this out before
Bro, you
DHS.
know it. Nothing is cutting out. What are you talking about?
What do
We
you
gotta
do
know
in
that.
response to those
DHS gonna be
situations?
like, so we're
You said what
concerned
I do.
about your
You said
well-being.
what I
Yeah,
do in response to that.
yeah. What you do back?
I beat her ass. What you talking about?
Just
DHS,
making sure.
You
they're
see,
using this.
you see,
DHS is using this.
hey,
He icing
you
his
see,
hand.
Department of Human
hey,
Services.
you see, I keep rapping it, man. I be up, man. My fist be hurting, man. You know, I told her enough was enough.
I'm about to be a social worker. I can't be associating with people like this. I'm
Hey, bro.
dead.
I was like, enough is enough, and you don't hear her right now, do you? She sleep. She out, man.
put put this episode on your resume, and I said,
No, no.
I hit her
It's
with that
all
sleeper.
jokes, everybody. It's all jokes.
I hit her with that sleeper knocker.
"Haymakers." Looking like Nate Robinson when you done.
Nah, not Nate Robinson. I'm hitting her like Sharkeisha. Fuck you mean?
Sharkeisha, Sharkeisha, no,
What you mean,
Bro,
man?
that's way back. That was way
Sharkeisha,
back.
Sharkeisha, no, Sharkeisha.
But nah, we love each other.
Yeah. So
Honestly,
But yeah,
honestly,
I want to have. So I want to bring y'all on the show, and we'll have a real convers. I want to have a deep conversation about. I don't know how it's gonna go because,
hey
as I
Dale,
know, you guys are not really like y'all not really those guys. So I'll
hey
be
Jose.
interested to see.
He said he tried to have us on his podcast to have a real conversation. Damn, we have a real conversation over here, man. He playing us, man.
we be on some fake stuff, bro. We counterfeit.
Damn, bro. This will
I
be the
hold.
first and last
I
time.
hold. Hey, you said you said y'all was enemies, didn't you?
Yeah, this will be the first and last time
That might
on
be
the pod.
why. That might be
Hey,
why.
matter of fact, he know I'm going on his, man. He know I'm going on his.
I don't even. We'll pull up and we'll pull up.
We ain't gotta pull up together. I pull up Dolo. What you mean? Fuck out of here.
Oh dang. See.
I
Oh
destroy
y'all
every
about to
opinion.
y'all just about to have a whole argument then. That's what this sound like.
I
This
I
nigga is
destroy
going to show up for war.
I destroy every opinion that you got.
This
Bro,
nigga
you know,
just
I
changed to
saw
show
this
up for
old
war.
video. I saw this old video on my computer, and guess what the fuck it was? You started some shit. You were like, so how y'all feel about Colin Kaepernick kneeling? And how the fuck did that turn into me and Desire having a heated discussion? I was just like, this nigga just start shit. He just starts shit and leave. He just
Hey,
starts. He always do that.
I'm
Whenever me and
gonna
Brianna
call you
argue,
Flint, Tone. I'm gonna call you
you
Flint.
just start flames.
Yeah, you just be starting fires and leaving. Like once you start the fire, it don't matter where it go after that. You just start them though.
All right, that was one of your better comparisons because other than that, I know you watch some of the videos. His analogies, piss poor,
My
piss poor
analogies be on
performance.
point. My
I
analogies be
Piss
on
sometimes I'll
poor.
be
point.
like, what? I'll be like,
My
Bro,
what?
analogies be on point.
Hey, anytime he be like, hey, anytime he be like, it'd be like, hold on, I can't even think of it. But hey, when his analogies finna be just some ass. You just know it. You know it. And it's
You
bruh.
know
That was
it, and
your
I'll just be like, what?
bruh.
Every
That was your.
time.
Hey, bruh, you hit one out the park today. Good job, bruh. That'd be the last one for a while though.
His name is Flint. That's his nickname, aka Flint, because he starts shit. He just starts shit and leave. Like the dude that was testing them diamonds with the testing
And
those rings.
that lady called her husband right away.
Bruh, if the wedding ring is fake, is the marriage not real? I don't get it.
Nah, the marriage real.
That's
Just
how
the
women.
ring
That's how
fake.
women
real.
feel. That's how women
ma-
feel.
Like, cause
Women.
you know how
You
hard
did
it is.
lie.
You
You
know
did
how hard
lie.
it
You
is to
said that it
make
was
a
a real
fake
ring.
diamond.
He didn't lie. She just never told her.
You know how hard it is to make a fake diamond, bro.
Withholding the truth is sometimes a lie.
No one. She didn't ask. Hey, is this ring real? At no point during the proposal did she ask was that ring real. So he never lied.
Well, look, nigga.
Whoever said hold on, no. Whoever said the ring had to be real. Anyway, it's supposed to be a symbol, not
It
any.
is.
That's it.
But if you know your girl want real diamonds, she want real shit, and you don't tell her because she ain't asked. You know she'll be upset.
She ain't getting a diamond. She getting a ruby.
Well, I'm gonna let y'all know right now that we at like an hour and like 20 something minutes.
Yeah, we have.
So
I'm gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to go ahead. I'm gonna have to go ahead and close off this episode. And the way I want to close off this episode is by saying that Young Miami is look better than JT. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
All the niggas want to fuck JT.
I ain't gonna go back and forth with y'all. I'm not gonna argue with y'all. But in the City Girls, Young Miami look better than JT. It's as simple as that.
It's Young Miami, and I can't get my stash up.
All right, Joe. We just want to let y'all know we want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Heatwave podcast. Again, this is episode number
7.
All right. Don't forget to
comment. I feel like this is gonna be real watched, the most watched.
Don't forget to comment.
I know I'm gonna bring in the views.
Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and go ahead and hit that post notification to be a part of.
The Bell Buddies.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Thank you. Go
Y'all
ahead,
can
become a
follow
part of the
me.
Bell Buddies. Go ahead, drop your socials, bro. Let them know.
Okay, y'all can follow me on Two Quick Kings on Insta.
the
Well,
link
you
could
can
be in the
follow the
description
podcast.
below.
Yeah, you can follow the podcast at Two Queer Kings on Insta and YouTube. If you search Two Queer Kings, that's the first podcast that pops up because we're
The
just so
link will
unique.
be in the description
It'll be in
below.
the description. We talk about a lot of different topics there to help bridge the gap when queer and non-queer alike. And also you can follow me on my personal IG, which is Nasir19 on you. And you can follow me on Twitter, which is NasirC9. I don't tweet a lot. And yeah, thank y'all so much for having me here. I truly do appreciate it. Hopefully I can be here more, more.
Yeah.
And
We
definitely
can
I want
definitely
to
bring you
invite
in.
y'all onto our podcast as well. So I'll be on the lookout for that, guys.
Yeah, we definitely plan on showing up for that too.
Cause this is gonna be some mess.
Yeah. So I would like to leave the podcast with, you know, the last thing that I want to say before we go. Sometimes hands don't discriminate. That's
They
it.
bisexual. Period.
All right, y'all. Again, I don't even know how to end this conversation, but
Yeah.
we'll be back for another video. Make sure y'all tune in, and we are out.
Bye, y'all.